Today's mindful moment is a relaxation, focus, calming technique using a mandala to either color or draw and just focus your attention. So I have a bunch of yogis here today who are just relaxing and taking their time to focus on a really detailed drawing using colored pencils, whatever pattern they want. The beautiful thing about mandala is there's no right or wrong way. You don't have to follow any instructions. Just kind of take your time focusing, doing what feels right for you in the moment. And then notice how your body feels while you're doing the mandala coloring. Also notice the thoughts that come into your head while you're doing this. Some thoughts might be positive, some thoughts might be about worries or stressful things. And just notice what those thoughts are. Allow yourself to have those thoughts, and then also allow yourself to release those thoughts and let your mind go wherever it's going to go while you're enjoying making a mandala. For those yogis at home, I know it might be hard sometimes to find a quiet space in your house right now, especially if you have a lot of people that are at home. But just try to find somewhere that you can sit where you're not touching anybody else. Maybe it's a quieter spot. Maybe you want to just sit right outside. Just make sure you let an adult know where you went. And if you want to sit outside and just spend a little time coloring, I'm going to show you how at home, if you don't have a fun mandala coloring page or a bunch of markers and crayons and color pencils, you can still make a mandala at home. So right now I'm going to ask my yogis to pause their mandala coloring and turn your paper over to a blank side. Yogis at home, just try to find a blank piece of paper. Maybe it's an old homework sheet that you're not in school now and you don't need it, so turn it to a blank side. Just find a piece of paper. Now, this is the fun part. You get to scribble all over this blank page. Just let your hand go and scribble, scribble, scribble. There's no right and wrong. Scribble away all over the back of this. Yes. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Lots of scribbling all over. Make sure your lines cross each other and intersect, and it's gonna look like a big, crazy, jumbly scribble when we start. And that's exactly how it's supposed to look. Maybe it's kind of how your thoughts and feelings and your mood feels right now. Scribble, scribble, scribble all over. And then lift your pencil. If you have a different color, or if you used a pencil at home and you can find a pen somewhere. If not, if all you have is a pencil from school, that's okay, because guess what? Pencils of the same color can make different shades depending how hard you press with them. So if you just have a pencil from your class at school, you can press really hard and get almost black, or you can press really light and have a light gray. So even if you don't have colored pencils at home, you can still do a mandala with your pencil from school. And on your scribble, I want you to notice the shapes, notice the lines, notice the spaces, and begin to color in some of those spaces. And notice you probably put a lot of scribbles all over your paper. It's going to take a long time to color these in, so maybe you want to pause and come back to it later. You don't have to finish a mandala all in one sitting. By the end, your scribbly, what looked like a mess at the beginning is going to look like a beautiful piece of mandala art when you are done. Because notice all the colors and all the shapes. So you don't need a professional mandala page You can make your own mandala at home. And look how calm and focused all of these yogis are, because they're taking a mindful moment right now to rest and relax their bodies and focus their brains. Your at-home challenge today is to make your own mindful mandala and color it, and I would love to see pictures of what you came up with, and post your designs or comment about how it felt to do your mandala. How do you feel right now, Elon?
I feel relaxed.
How do you feel?
Scribbling out.
How are you feeling, Ellen?
Like calm.
How does it feel to do this?
It does feel a little calm, yeah.
Even our adults, our yogis, how does it feel to take a minute and color and focus on something mindful right now?
Feels nice. Feels really focused.
Feels like a relief.
Namaste.